Vanderbilt Park with my friend Pikachu, the Pokemon sitting right there. Good evening. How you all doing out there? Had an epic meet and greet tonight in Vanderbilt Park. And actually just finished a short while ago. The meet and greet began around 5 p.m. because I arrived here about 5:15, 5:20 we started. Ended about 9:15, so 4 hours. We had well over 100 people present for the meet and greet. It was really something else. I realize nobody's here with me right now, but I'm going to keep talking just the same. So let me just put Vanderbilt Park up there. That is now the second largest meet and greet. It surpassed PE. So about 110, we'll say it was. Yep. And there you go. 110 people tuned in tonight. Diane Humple, good evening to you. Good to see you again. Franz Smith, welcome to you. 110 people here at Vanderbilt Park tonight, folks. Wow. And we didn't do a lot of advertising for it. Yeah, Claudine, I just finished. And the reason I just finished is because the meet and greet went until after 9, and I had to get some dinner because I'm starving. I got something to eat. And after I got something to eat, I had contacted Monty Jackson, one of my favorite singers, to see if he wanted to come by. And then he sent a message, and I missed the message because I was doing the meet and greet. So when I sat down to eat after 9 o'clock, I saw that he sent me a message. So we started doing voice messages back and forth. He had to go pick up something because he's singing at church tomorrow. And so Monty and I had voice messages back and forth, and then he said he'd come by. So Monty joined Ronell and I at the Vanderbilt Park Emerald Casino Hotel this evening. We chatted for a bit, and Monty just left a few minutes ago. So, Jan, it was pretty awesome meeting you guys too. So listen, okay, so guys, this is the thing about language, okay? So when you go from one language to another, you gotta be very careful because, by the way, if there's difficulty seeing what's going on, I'm on my mobile phone, so I apologize, but the internet here is as bad as it was in Durban for some reason. It wasn't like this last time I was here 3 years ago. But anyway, so you gotta be careful with language, folks, okay? Let me explain what I mean by that, because things don't translate so easy. So, okay, specifically, let me see. By the way, I made that short earlier complaint and talking about that lady that was being rude to me, and she said all these things. Somebody told me to grow up, piss off and footsack, whoever you were. I was chagrined at the way the lady behaved, and that's what that was all about. So anyway, why am I not getting a live feed for this? Hang on a second here. I want to get to my chat so I can see. Okay, there we go. So go to my studio so I can see it over here. Good. Okay, now I can see it's 113 people currently here. Let's get the chat turned on. So anyway, so Monty Jackson. So Monty sent me a voice note, okay? Remember, Monty speaks English in self-defense. It's not for Connor. So Monty said, I'm going to give you my stick, okay? Let me be clear about what we're talking about. Monty wanted to send me his stick. That's what he said, okay? All right, so I don't think he got the point. So I wrote back, I sent a voice note and said, you're going to give me your stick? Anyway, so Monty no longer sells CDs at his concerts because making CDs is too difficult and expensive. So now he gives you USB thumb drives. So Monty gave me his stick, but that's not, yeah, it is a direct translation, but you can't get my stick. So we were talking about shoe sizes when I talked about Jim Green, and he was talking about how he had fellies, and they were too tight on his feet, and he said because he has size 11. And I said, Monty, it's interesting that you have such big feet when you have such a small stick. So we had fun. We had fun with the English Afrikaans tonight. So Monty's small stick. He said, the thing about my stick is it's black. It's a good point, Monty. He's got a black stick. But anyway, so Monty Jackson's newest album is out. It's in the form of a stick. So tonight I had a fantastic meet and greet, and then Monty gave me his stick. Okay, guys, I want you to do this if you don't mind. If you don't mind, if you don't know Monty Jackson, he's a really good guy. He's the smartest person I've ever met in my entire life when it comes to music. He's a walking encyclopedia of artists, songs, genres, of everything. He sings gospel, he sings Afrikaans, he sings the legendary stuff. You can't shake a stick like that. So Monty Jackson is signed with a new label, okay? He's not with Sony Music anymore. And his channel is Monty Jackson Topic. It has 41 subscribers. I'm going to ask you to go open up another tab if you're on a PC or a laptop and type in YouTube Monty Jackson Topic, okay? And you'll find it. It's where he's praying. He's got the black jacket on with the gold. Let's see if we can't get Monty some more subscribers. I'm finding out about this channel very early. It's been up since March and nobody knows about it. they're not promoting it very well. The guy's supposed to. So I got the Pikachu at the airport in Durban. I couldn't resist. It's incredible. So actually just follow me here from Durban. So please go to the channel. I'm going to look and see if anybody goes over there and subscribes. 41 is when I loaded the page, and 42. So one of you has gone over there and done it. So thank you. Yeah, so Monty is a really cool guy. He's got 16 songs on there. And this is a new album that's come out. There's 19 songs on here. God's Plan, God's Plan, Liefling, Ik het my heart by jou gewend. Okay? Jij is de hemel aan mij zij. Yeah, the Ufreistaat. So pretty cool stuff. Team Fenter gave 140 rands. Oh, I met Team Fenter tonight. That was pretty cool. Thank you guys. So yeah, okay. Sonia just subscribed. Thank you for that. You won't regret it. Monty's pretty cool. And this is where you can listen to the music at. Okay, 44. We got a couple over there. Come on, I got to show them the power of the Wyatt Army. Let's get some more subscribers over there. If you don't know Monty's music, then how can you call yourself a real Afrikaner? No, I'm just kidding. But listen, and I can't help you. I mean, I can show you where to subscribe, but I can't give you his stick. Oh my goodness, it's too funny. By the way, folks, I feel like I'm coming a little under the weather all of a sudden. My throat's messed up, and anyway, I hope it's nothing to it. But Diane Humphel, Fran Smith, Claudine van Staden, Barbara Harrison, Hakan Engman, Fight. Yanni Blingnot, Jean Spice, Esmeralda Kruger, Rian Rusha, watching from Wisconsin. Hey, Rian, welcome. Thank you. Madeline, Cornet Creek, Rulinda, Annalene Janssen, Real Ghost Stories. That's a cool username. Hetty Twiss, Crystal Minar, Jan van Driel, awesome meeting you, sir. There are not many soldiers like you left in the smoke world. Yeah, you're probably right about that. Good evening. Erica says, interesting time. Well, Erica, I go when I finish, and I finished, so yeah, no stick exchange. No stick exchange. A little bit of know-it-alls here. Karen Long. Eric is there. Byron van der Bank. Rebecca. Hello, Rebecca. Sonia. Good evening, Chris. I hope you're well. You have a date for Pretoria. Yes. The dates for Pretoria I've been putting out, Sonia, for several days are 9 through 11. On the 10th of May, which is when the Bulls play at Loftus, at 11 a.m. at Open Plus, we'll have a meet and greet. By the way, I want to thank those who are present. I'm going to tell you a little story here of the power of the Wyatt Army. Okay, you guys ready for this? The power of the Wyatt Army. But let me just catch up in the chat because I'm close to caught up. Fleshen is in from the UK, Marinda Duplessis. And she's saying hello to the Neanderthals, the Canines, and the right-wing podcasters. Christine von Staden sounds awesome. I'm glad you had an awesome meet and greet. It was wonderful. Good evening from Britain. Okay, D. Beaumont, welcome to you. Bosch Zebra's back. How's it going, man? And then Cobus Kemp. And then Marinda Duplessis, Gerard, Corey, Chris Ehlers is here, Rich Dodd. Who else we got? Okay, Wendy's here. Welcome, Wendy. And Denise Bornmund. Sorry, I missed the meet and greets. Okay, thank you. No worries. Arno Flock, good to meet you tonight, Arno. Thank you so much. The Wicked One's here. Charles Van Olsen, the voice of reason, is in Radio Africa. Marinda Duplessis. Charles, I hope you got that blood sugar down, buddy. We were a little concerned about you last night. Team Fenter with a super chat. Thank you for that. It was lovely meeting you folks tonight. Lindy Donhauser's here again. Sonia subscribed to the channel. Okay, and Arno Groenewald, good evening to you. William Kotza. Rowan, welcome to you. Okay, guys, today I had put the banner up for tomorrow's Thundergun. Okay, tomorrow at 2 p.m. at Thundergun in Northcliffe is a meet and greet. Okay, so the people started calling and they said they don't take reservations. Marilyn, who's been going there since she's 12 years old, and Marilyn is not 12 anymore. She's a bit older. So she's been going there for a long time. She made the reservation. They gave it to us 2 o'clock. They called her and canceled the reservation, said, we're not taking the reservation. And she said, what? We've already set this. We've already put this out all over the country. People are coming from all over to go to this meet and greet. You can't cancel on us like that. Is this how you treat your customers? I've been going there since I was a little girl. And they said, well, I'm sorry. It's canceled. So Marilyn called me very concerned. She said, Chris, I apologize. I don't know what to do. I said, you don't have to apologize. I said, this is what we do. We show up at 2 o'clock, and there'll be so many of us, we'll just flood the place. And if they don't find seats for us and tables for us, then we'll stand in the parking lot, and I'll hold court in the parking lot, and they'll look very silly and embarrassed. People ask, why are all these people here? Maybe we'll draw a bigger crowd. And I told Marilyn, don't worry about it. It's too late to tell people not to come. There'll be people coming from a ways off just to be at that event. So let's not change anything, okay? Worst case, if we can't get room in the restaurant, we'll go to the mall down the street and we'll do something there. All right? So Marilyn said, okay. She wrote to me a little bit later on. Apparently, some of my viewers who plan to go to the meet and greet in Northcliffe tomorrow have been calling the restaurant after I put the banner up to find out about the event. So many of our viewers called Thundergun, they relented. They called back. The manager himself called Maryland and apologized and restored our reservation. The power of the Wyatt Army. You guys are awesome, man. So we have a reservation for 2 p.m. tomorrow. And here's a little secret I'm going to let out. Monty gave me his stick tonight. Monty Jackson and his wife Crystal will probably be joining us at Thundergun tomorrow. So if you'd like to meet Monty, he won't give you a stick. Maybe he'll sell it to you, but he won't give you a stick. Tomorrow, Monty has got church in Pretoria, and I asked him to come by on the way back. I told him not to worry about the time. We'll be going for a while. Tonight went for 4 hours. Every meet and greet has gone at least 2 or 3 hours. Most have gone 4 or 5 hours so far. It's exhausting, but it's well worth it to meet all these wonderful people. Tonight I didn't tear up, which was kind of cool, but I answered a lot of questions. It was astounding how many people were present in the room, folks. Absolutely amazing. So I want to thank everybody for coming. So the schedule now is tomorrow's the 4th through the 6th. Northcliffe, Joburg area. I'm looking to do it. We get the meet and greet tomorrow at Northcliffe. I'm looking to do one in 4 ways, possibly on Monday or Tuesday. Then I go off to Uppington for 3 days. I come back 7 to 9, then 9 to 11. I'm back in Pretoria. All right. So on the 10th, we have the Opie Plus. On the 11th, we're looking at possibly doing something in Centurion. All right. So I'm just waiting to hear back on that one. So there you go, folks. That's what's going on. Okay. Let me get back to the chat. All right. Hey, Annie. How's it going? Myra Page is here. Vu Wills is back. Okay. NDK. Alex Schmidt. Michael Dawson. Charmaine gave 140 rand super chat. Thank you, Charmaine. Hi, Chris. This great turnout this evening. This great meeting you. Thank you, Alex Schmidt. It was fantastic, wasn't it? We had like 110 people there. It was insane. Folks, that's going to take us, we're pushing towards, 700. We're pushing towards 700 people to attend the meet and greets. It's insane. It's incredible. Thank you all so much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 meet and greets. And yeah, we're pushing towards 700, if not already there. So we got Northcliffe coming up, Pretoria, and we've got others coming up. So yeah, that's the song. We're in the Hemmelvet. Yeah, that's the one. That's Monty Jackson. Okay, 1440's here. Angelo Agrizi, good evening to you, Angelo. How you doing, man? I'm back in Gauteng, folks. Not happy camper. Johan Barkhuizen, just give it on the moon. Okay, power of the Wyatt Army, says Bergmeister. Indeed. I love the Pikachu. Yeah, such a good touch. Yeah, you like him? That's my friend over there, Pikachu. Yes, indeed. Okay, what else we got here? Werner Palat. Patat. Sorry, Werner Patat. Good evening to you. Monty Jackson sings the hymn of the video. Yeah, it's a beautiful song. And NDK gave 40 rand super chat. Thank you. Chris Handlers, do we want tablecloths and tables? I don't know. Do we need tablecloths? I don't know, Chris. I don't know. I don't know how many people are going to show up. I have this odd feeling that like 200 people or more are going to show up at the Open Place. Yeah. Elephant Lover, welcome to you. Jan van Triel, Yal Topper. Charles says, apologies for the tardiness on Wednesday. I was ready free, but my lift ended up having a burst water. Good Lord. You heard about the max 4% race quote? Yeah, I'm well aware of that, Radio Africa. I'm well aware of it, but I haven't done a video on it. I'm busy with so many other videos. I mean, South African politicians or in world events just keep me so busy. I mean, I'm busy making videos. Today I made a few videos, and so it just keeps coming. Okay, I'm going to check and see how many people now have subscribed to Monty Jackson. Okay, Monty Jackson topic. Up to 47. So 6 if you went over. 150 people, 6 went. Maybe some will go after the broadcast. Right. Harold, welcome to you. I mean, they're just proving Donald Trump's case. You know, he says terrible things are happening in South Africa, and the government's like, nothing's happening, nobody's being abused. But every time you turn around, expropriation on the compensation, the Bella bill, and then to extinguish all cons, and now this nonsense, employment equity nonsense. Sonic Boom is back. Yap Mola. Did you have enough rest? You look like you got a hard program. I never get enough rest. Uh, I don't know. Sweet potato. Okay. Okay, Vanna. Teresa, good evening to you. Yeah, Capri is going to be massive potentially. So the only thing I ask for people when you come is that you spend a little bit of money at the venue, because we don't pay for these venues and places have to make money. So, and if you have wait staff, if they're good service, please tip them. That's all I ask for. And good questions. There is nothing set for Centurion yet, Sonia. We're working on it. I got somebody working on it. Erica, hey, thank you. Erica gave 5 memberships. Wow, thank you, Erica. Cobus, glad I'm not the only one who's working. Welcome to the club. Okay. What do you mean, welcome to the club? I work all hours. Open all hours. I'm like that British sitcom. It's like they seriously want the country to implode. Exactly. It's insane, Radio Africa. I don't know what they're hoping to do. Gina Mulnun's back. Welcome, Gina. Why is no news network reporting on President Trump Iran oil ban tweet? I have no idea. I will be able to make it tomorrow. Would love to have been able. You won't be able to make it tomorrow, Harold. That's okay. Walicia Murray, well, awesome what you do, the time you give and spend for Congress. You're very welcome. Dara D, welcome to you. When is your interview with DJ Sabu? Tuesday. Should be an interesting watch if Rob's previous interview was anything about. Yes, Johan Barkers, and it'll be Tuesday. Tuesday's 6, right? Yeah. Today, wait, it's today. Today's Saturday. I gotta double check what time that is. Okay, maybe it's Monday. I gotta double check with DJ Sabu. Let me just look and see. Okay. Tuesday, May 6th. Is May 6th Tuesday? Doesn't seem like. Oh, it's already the 4th. It's Sunday. My bad. Yeah, it's the 6th. So Tuesday. Yep. Tuesday, I'll be interviewed by him. Cool. So DJ Sabu. That's on Tuesday. So that should be interesting. How we doing, Monty's new channel? Got 47. Come on, I got to show him. Got some Wyatt Army strength here. 48. That's 7 new subscribers. Leinster lost the Champions Cup knockout. Oof, that's terrible. Leinster keeps choking. Yeah, and hey, folks, a little applause for Ronell, who set this meet greet up. Ronell on the fly, realizing we had so many people, rather than the restaurant, switched it up because there was a noisy bunch of people in there, and got us a conference room on the fly. Ronell did it. Is Ronell back already? Is she here chatting? So let's give it up for Ronell. Okay. Corey. Okay. Andre Overbeek. Hi there, Chris. How about a midnight snack? Watching some Formula One Miami. Not my cup of tea. Shawnee is here and from Minnesota. Yeah. Yes, she is. Okay, I miss Renal. I didn't see her in there, so there we go. NDK gave 100 rand super chat. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Trying to do U.S. hours here in South Africa. Who, me? No. I had a meet and greet, and then Monty Jackson came by, and Renell and I hung out with Monty Jackson, and Monty gave me his stick. Thank you, Hendo. Okay, make sure it's the right one, though, man. I gotta make sure it's the right one. Hang on a second. Is that the right one? Yep, that's the right one. Yeah, there's the link, folks. Hendo put it in there. Please follow the link and subscribe to Monty's new channel. It's a new music label, so help him grow that channel, okay? Yeah, Ronell does rock. She had a great time. Second time was in Plex when you were in Vanderbilt for meet and greet. Kissing you. Sorry, Vanna. A lot of my family was there in March. Oh, almost 90th. Wow. The potholes are bad. Okay. Yep. Peter Fundevestisen, welcome to you. Chris is on Mars currently. Even has a Pikachu. There's my Pikachu. Anyway, yeah, so, yeah, Hendo's putting in the Monty Jackson link. Let me see if anybody else subscribed. Got to get at least to 50. It'd be nice if we get to 100 tonight. But he had 41 when we started. Got 58. There you go, guys. Now you're coming through. Now you're coming through. How do I convince families to start proofing for the future? I'm not optimistic about our economy. I'm not sure what kind of proofing you want to do, Salem's Cave. We can talk about that sometime. Marna Barnard, good morning from Durban. Well, I was in Durban just the other day. And somebody mentioned me in Benoni. Folks, I'm streaming off my mobile. Thank you for being here. 118 likes, 197 people currently watching. Thank you for that. Oh, boy, I'll tell you, it's so I started my day in PE and I made some videos. Let's take a look at that. Videos. Give me a second here. YouTube Studio. Come on. So I did three videos today. One on Julius Malema, one on one with those were recorded yesterday. The one with I actually recorded another one. I think I haven't put it up yet. With Retief Odendahl, and then the third one was News 24's Karen Mowen attacking President Trump. Idiots. Better get something for your throat. Yeah, Denise, I'll find a pharmacy, but it's Sunday, so yeah. Anyway, colder in what's BFN? Bloemfontein? Do you think South Africa will balkanize? Is already happening? This army and security guards is very concerned. First off, the only security guards that have weapons are competent, and most of them don't have weapons anyway. So why do you have to do something? I always ask the question: what problem? Oh, clicks. Yeah, but yeah, I can find it. Clicks. What problem are you solving when government introduces new legislation, policies, or laws? What problem are you solving? If you can't articulate the problem you're solving, then you're simply trying to steal our liberty, and that's what's going on here. Nothing that I can share, Reg Dodd, regarding the refugee program. Beachview. Oh, Reacher. I've already watched that whole season of Reacher. This was better than last year. Last year was so outrageously ridiculous. This was a better season, but still it was a little crazy. But the first season of Reacher was incredible. Second season was a joke. This season is better than last season. It is very late, folks. It's after midnight, but I did want to do a stream tonight so that we got some news out. So also remind folks about tomorrow. So I need to bring that. Well, I can't bring it in here. I'm on my mobile. So yeah, season 2 was a joke. Willem, yeah, I think 1 or 2 o'clock is good if you can find. Willem is the one setting something up in Centurion. Corey, I'd have to look and see. I mean, folks, I've got a whole bunch of bags here. People giving gifts tonight. It was very generous of folks. Little coffee mugs and some other things. And as I said, Monty Jackson gave me his stick. That's not going to get too old. Next time I interview Monty, I'm going to talk about that. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. Okay, Corey, I'm sorry you had to rush off. Yeah, I had to do it the way I did it, folks. What we did is I answered questions, and then some people had to leave, and so I paused it. We did a group photo, and it's an amazing photo. It'll be shared in a couple of people. I think there's a moderator, maybe Hendo's in the travel group that I have. Maybe you can share that in the other groups. Yeah. So, and then I started taking more questions, and then I did selfies. Excuse me. Sorry, folks. I am kind of tired. East London. Okay. Dolph Yonker. Charles Nelson. Oh yeah, Charles, you were there. Okay. My old town. What, Vanderbilt Park, Jason? Ooh, look at that. Showing a little too much chest there. Let's fix that. Anyway, yeah. So I just want to come on for a little bit, folks, and let you guys know what's going on. Ask Brock for a free online resource to help me do some training in the sector. I'm interested in working. Gave me great places. Okay, cool. By the way, folks, somebody really cool. Tell me if you can hear this, okay? I gotta find this real quick. So that's going to be in the group. Hang on a second here. I want you to hear that. This is really cool. I haven't heard all of it, but I heard part of it. It's just like, wow, that's incredible. So I wanted to play it tonight, but hang on. So. So give me a second here. I'm going to send a picture because somebody said, I'm sending a picture to prove that Monty Jackson was here. Okay, I've got to find this. All right, somebody, this is AI someone did earlier. It was Talon who did this. So that's not it, that's a song. Well, where's it at? Oh, where's it at? This was here. Oh wait, no, he sent it. I think he sent it in his personal account. Talon, okay, there we go. All right, yeah, here it is. So check this out. Tell me if you can hear this. Okay.
The relationship between the United States and South Africa. It's a fascinating puzzle, isn't it?
It really is.
Probably more intricate and maybe even a bit surprising than, what you might initially think. We're talking about layers of shared history, sort of bumping up against some pretty complex current political realities.
Absolutely. It's a dynamic with deep roots, but we're also seeing some new tensions and shifts emerge that are really worth a closer look.
Okay, yeah, let's unpack this then, because we've got a really rich set of insights for this deep dive. It's from retired U.S. Colonel and intelligence analyst Chris Wyatt.
Right.
He's been offering his perspective on, well, pretty much everything.
Yeah.
From the crucial appointments of ambassadors
Always key signals as appointments.
to the possibility of significant emigration from South Africa and even the broader strokes of U.S. foreign policy towards the region.
And what makes Wyatt's analysis so valuable, I think, is his background, extensive intelligence work, African studies. He brings a really informed and, experienced viewpoint to these issues.
Precisely. And we've gathered his commentary from a whole range of sources, too. Interviews on BizNews, Iono.fm, his appearances on Caravan to Midnight, and YouTube, plus his articles in Daily Friend.
So different formats, which often gives you slightly different angles, right?
Each platform kind of gives us a slightly different take on his thinking.
Yeah. A unique kind of discussion emerges from each one. It reveals different facets.
So our mission today is pretty straightforward. We're going to sift through all of this stuff.
Get to the core of it.
To bring you the key takeaways, the real substance of what's happening between the U.S. and South Africa right now. We want to give you a clear, nuanced understanding. Cut through the noise.
Agreed. Let's do it. And, a logical starting point is often the ambassadors.
Right.
That exchange, the appointments, they can really signal the intentions, the priorities of both countries.
Good point. So let's start with the U.S. side then. President Trump has nominated Brent Bozell III. He's going to be the next U.S. ambassador to South Africa, assuming confirmation.
Anyway, that's 19 minutes long. I'm going to play that, load it up. That's pretty amazing. That's artificial intelligence. Yeah, AI. Those aren't real people. Those are artificial intelligence, and that is written. It searches the web and it pulls stuff down about me. That's incredible. That's Talon Bezuidenhout did that, so that's pretty incredible stuff. Yes, Madeline, I am a busy man, and so is Pikachu. He's all happy sitting over there. And it's super cool. So I'm gonna find some way to put that together. 19 minutes, folks. 19 minutes. I'll probably put some video in the background, just for stock video. But that's wild. That is really cool, isn't it, Gary? So that's just the first 2 minutes. I don't want to sit here for all 19 minutes. Yeah, no, Charles, it was pretty spot on. So someone asked a question a few minutes ago, and I didn't get a chance because it was Heinrich. How can I share a video link and comments on US podcasts? Or they keep deleting? You can't share video links, Heinrich, because only moderators and content creators are allowed by YouTube to share links. You can go on the post where we have a meet and greet, and you can reply in a post. You can go in a video and post a link there, but you can't do it in a live stream unless you're one of those folks. Yeah, AI has become very, very buff. I'm worried about Skynet taking over. AI does not breathe. It continues to talk, but it does not exhale. Exactly. You can tell. You can share the link without the www part. That's true. Good evening, everyone. Well done, sir. Your analysis, knowledge, of the country, and so much value, perspective, world. We appreciate it. Well, thank you for that kind comment there, Justice von Blerk. Okay, I did get some food, Jan. I had they wanted me to eat a buffet. I don't like a buffet normally, and I ordered like a fish and chips. It wasn't particularly good, but something. Where is Chris? In South Africa, Olivia. In South Africa. AI, Malema, no intelligence found. No sign of intelligent life. Corey, have a good night. Heinrich, again, you can go in one of our groups and post it there and share it and tell us about it in either the Telegram groups or the WhatsApp groups. Anyway. All right, so let's see how many people signed up for the Monty Jackson website. We were at 58 last time I looked. 76, you guys rock. He was at 41, 51, 61, 71. That's 35 subscribers. Thank you so much for that, folks. That's like 35% divided by 2. That's 17% of people subscribe. That's awesome. I think you'll enjoy it. Monty is awesome. It's great to see. So he's got a new record label, excuse me. The War Museum here? No, I won't have time tomorrow. I've got to get up there for the meet and greet. Good morning from Secunda. Welcome to you. It's Starlink Skynet. It's not. It's not. But that would be a nice plot twist, wouldn't it? Gregory Fundabile says, "Hey, Colonel, how are you going to visit? Are you going to visit Kleinfontein anytime soon?" Wasn't on my radar screen. I'll see if I can fit it into my schedule. Renell says, shout out to the Valleys who came. The meet and greet tonight was great. It was, Renell. It was epic. All right, folks, you probably won't be able to see this very well, but let me find it real quick. So, and it's the problem too also is that people are so far away in this picture. So yeah, here we go. I have to zoom in, but this is hard to see, but I mean, there's so many people there. So let me try to zoom in a little bit. You can just see how many, here's this, you lose all the people on the side, but look at this. Look at all those faces, man. All those faces. Look at that. Look at that. It's insane. We had over 110 people there. It was crazy. That was something else. I mean, I'm just gobsmacked. I expected a crowd, but not that big. Wow. Says we are going home late again, says Jan. Okay. What's your most favorite thing about Southern? What stands out for you, Chris? The people, Heinrich. That's what I've always said. The people are amazing. The Khoisan that I met, the color folks I met, the Indians I met, the Afrikaners I met, the English speakers I met, just really, really amazing people. The Tswana that I know, the Zulus that I know. Do you have an Instagram channel? I don't share my Instagram channel. It's kind of a private one. Some people found it, but I don't share it. Olaf here says, you're becoming a celebrity. Well, I've been a celebrity. By the way, folks, we're up to 69 people that have just walked up there on the street and said, today at the airport, as we're leaving Port Elizabeth, Ronaldo's with me. Guy walks up and says, hey, you're a podcaster. You're both podcasters, aren't you? I know, I watch you. That's right, Chris Wyatt. Yeah, the Colonel. And I said, yes, and there's Ronaldo Chus. Yeah, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, we took some selfies with those guys at PE. Yeah, and then last night at Ronaldo's birthday, a whole bunch of people recognized it. Ronaldo's father watches my program. I know his mother watches. It's pretty wild. Yeah, it was pretty cool. So, yeah. Yeah, Arno, you were correct. You said that there would be a big turnout at the Vol, yeah. You were right. If a refugee is arrested, well, it depends what you're arrested for, Simon Swanepoel. You're not going to be sent back for that, most likely. You're going to wind up being, pay a fine or go to prison. Oh, the drive was brilliant, folks. I mean, I was concerned, but I should have taken, ouch, God, bless it, that hurt. I should have taken into account that it's actually Saturday. I didn't do that. And so I gave myself a big buffer to get here. but it wasn't necessary. The traffic was incredibly light. Piece of cake. I've never had such an easy time exiting OR Tambo and going towards Joburg and then heading south. Never in my life. I've had plenty of easy days going up the R21 towards Pretoria, but never heading in towards Johannesburg. There was no traffic. I mean, it was smooth sailing. I mean, I carved 17, 18 minutes off the trip. It's only an hour trip, hour and 18 minutes, and I did it under an hour. Yeah, the river rats made a big turnout today. Yeah, the drive was pretty good. So, anyway, where are we at here? 189. So let me check on Monty real quick. 76. Okay, 78. There you go, guys. Way to go. 162 likes. I got 160 on my screen. And a little bit of super chat revenue. And that's something my chat is. Oh, that's because my froze up. Here we go. Stupid thing. YouTube. Oh, such a pain in the butt. Okay. That tab froze. There we go. There we go. Okay. Hope you're handing out those stickers. Always make some more. Yeah, Wills, I gave one to a hotel. I've given a few out. Yep. Theo Fanika says, thanks for what you're doing. I get all my asking. Oh, that's cool. Waze is excellent at estimating ETA, and it warns you about potholes too. Reg Dodd, yes, I did go past Alberton. That's correct. To get here, I definitely went past Alberton. Okay. Looks like it froze again. Jeez. Oh, there it goes. What do wheels do? Is that a metal? Okay. All right, so let's see. Head to sharing Monty Jackson. No, I'm in Freelance Kate. You're always behind. I'm in Vanderbilt Park. Where are you at, Freelance Kate? Where do we find you at? So I'm just fixing this for something real quick on the stream. Ever been to Great? I have not. Neighbors still playing off our cons music at this hour, you mean? Yeah, I don't understand why Freelance Kate doesn't subscribe to the group since she'd be on top of things. Mods, remind me to pimp Monty Jackson's new channel next couple days so people know, okay? All right, guys. I think we should wrap it up here because it's late for people and I need to get some rest myself. I didn't get to bed last night till 1:30, 2 o'clock. Timothy, Cooper's welcome to you. Carlton, not too far. Okay, thank you all for being here from Vanderbilt Park and from my friend Pikachu. I bid you a farewell and good night. Thanks for being here, folks. Be sure to subscribe to Monty Jackson's channel. And we'll chat tomorrow. Don't forget, tomorrow at 2 p.m. in Northcliffe, Thundergun, meet and greet. Be there, be square. And Monty Jackson and his wife Crystal will be making an appearance. All right, see you guys later. Cheers, cheers.